A stone is dropped from the top of a tower 500 meter high into a pond of water at the base of the tower. When is the splash heard at the top? So here a person dropped the stone from a tower of 500 meter height, and the stone drops into the pond and creates a sound, and that sound travels back to the person and he hears that splash. So in this problem, okay, so we have the two timings. One is the time taken, I'm going to call it as T1, that is the time taken for the ball to reach the top of the building to the pond, and another one is the time taken by the sound to travel from the pond to the person. So the two things I am going to concentrate. The first one, time taken by the stone to reach the pond, and that I am going to take it as T1. That is initially when he is dropping and the stone reaches the pond. Okay, that timing I am going to write it as T1. And the second timing, time taken by the sound. See carefully, it is a stone or it's going to be the sound to reach the person, and that timing I am going to call it as T2. So the entire problem is divided into two halves, okay, T1 and the T2. So we are going to adapt different methods for calculating the value of T1 and T2. So the total time taken that is nothing but the sum of the time taken by the stone to reach the pond plus the time taken by the sound to reach the person. So if I add, I am going to get that is the time the person takes to hear the splash of the water in the pond. So first we try to calculate the timing T1. Calculation of T1. Here the ball is the stone is dropped and it's a free fall, so the initial velocity will be equal to 0. It is dropped, okay, it is not put with some initial velocity, so the initial velocity will be 0, and it traveled a distance of 500 meters. Okay, that is the entire height of the tower. So I am going to use the equations of motion to calculate the time T1, and I know the equations of motion. S is equal to ut plus half a t square, and remodifying this equation, and S is equal to, u is the initial velocity, okay, t, instead of the t I am going to replace it by T1 plus half. Here it is going to be acceleration because the change in velocity of the stone increases, so I am going to write it as g into T1 square. Now I am going to substitute the value for S, G and then U. The initial velocity, that is equal to 0, and the G is equal to 10 meter per second square, and the distance traveled by the stone, that is equal to 500 meter. Substituting these three values in the above equation, 500, that is equal to 0, which is the value of u, into T1 plus half into 10 into the T1 square. So 0 into T1, that is equal to 0. So I am going to have 500, that is equal to half into 10 into T1 square. On cancelling the 2 and the 10, I am going to have 5T1 square. So T1 square, that is equal to 500 by 5. On cancelling, I am going to get 100. So it's going to be 100. So T1 is equal to square root of 100, that is equal to 10 seconds. So the time taken for the stone, okay, dropped from the top of the building, it takes a time of 10 seconds. Now the timing, the T1 is calculated. And the second part of the problem is, like a T1 is finished, how the time taken by the sound to reach the person. The T2 I have to calculate. Once the splash, the sound travels and reaches the person. That timing I have to calculate. So in order to calculate it, I'm going to use the formula speed is equal to distance by time, and v is equal to s by t. Here I want to calculate t. T is equal to s by v, and the tower height, as I know, it's going to be 500 meter. Now the sound is traveling from the pond to the person who is standing on the top of the building. That timing I am going to take it as T2. So I am going to write the things, or I can write the formula as T2 is equal to S by V, and the distance traveled by the sound, that is also equal to 500 meter, and the velocity of sound, that is equal to 340 meter per second. So T2 that is equal to 500 divided by 340, and on simplifying this, I am going to get 1.47 seconds. So T2 is equal to 1.47 seconds. The total time that is equal to 11.47 seconds. Okay, that is nothing but T1 plus T2. T1 I know that it's going to be 10 seconds, and T2 that is equal to 1.47 seconds. Adding the two, I am going to have 11.47 seconds. So the splash here, 11.47 seconds after the stone was dropped.
Subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon for important updates.